everyone, and welcome to one of my new videos. This time we're going to draw Akaashi or Akaashi from Haikyuu. If I pronounce that wrong, please tell me in the comments. I usually don't really draw full body boys that often anymore because I don't really get the opportunity to do so. And when I do draw my own OCs, most of my guy OCs are pretty feminine in the way they look. So I tried to study this time the way the Haikyuu artist himself makes the boys in Haikyuu. It's so stylistic though, so it's kind of hard to study something that's stylistic and then apply it to my own style. So what I also had to do was to Google a lot of references of bald men so I could get a good face shape. And I noticed people have a really long head sometimes, but I made the head way too long here, so I'm going to put it down, thankfully. I googled some bald men and I googled some bodybuilders to see how muscles and things like that work. Studying anatomy is really hard, and when you study anatomy you also need to learn how the skeleton works and how the muscles works. And you can't always remember everything. It's a lifelong journey to become better and better, and I'm still working on it. But this is a birthday gift for my friend Tai, and her favorite character and husband is Akaashi. So I just wanted to surprise her and draw her, her favorite character, which happens to be a guy. So I took this as a challenge and try my best to make him attractive, because I mean that's what he wants, right? Right now he looks a little weird, but as I'm looking at really buff men while doing this, I realized that I need to make him skinnier to fit the body type he has in Haikyuu, but still be muscular because he's an athlete and professional volleyball player. Do you guys like Haikyuu? Haikyuu is personally one of my favorite animes, and it gives me such joy and excitement every time I watch it, both for relationships and for just the games itself. Also, the animation is top notch, the music is really good, and also it's so cute, you get so happy. I like Yachi a lot. I think Akaashi or Akaashi, I don't know how to pronounce it, I forget all the time. Is really attractive. I like Hinata, so cute. Hinata and Kakeyama forever. But yeah. Anyways, there's a big difference between males and females. But as there are many different body types for each sex, it's hard to be stereotypical when I talk about this. But in general, guys are more squarish and girls are more hourglass-ish and softer. So it was hard to make broader shoulders and small hips because I'm so used to make big hips and tiny waist and then either no boobs or big boobs for the girls. I tried my best. I see that he was lacking some back head, so I'm going to add that later. I tried to make his eyes those beautiful long eyelashes as usual. I noticed that he has really short eyebrows, which I personally am really fond of. And actually the elbow is supposed to be kind of against the screen, like against us, but I kind of feel a little bit there. I will probably make the right arm either bigger or the left arm smaller later in the video. I decided to shade it a little bit with some grayscale. I usually never do that, but sometimes I just, felt like it. Alright, and the head was too big, so I made it smaller. It's one of the most common mistakes that I personally do, is to make the head way too big for the character. And right now, I'm choosing a lighting source which is coming from the right of the picture and then to the left, which makes the elbow, his left elbow but right to us, have more light on it, so the shading will be closer to his face and stuff like that. And now I'm coloring his skin. I could not figure out if he was tan or actually pale, but when I looked at many different references or pictures from Haikyuu, I realized that he is slightly darker than the other characters, so I hope that I made an okay job with that. It's kind of embarrassing to look at this picture because, I don't know. Yeah, isn't he hot? No, but I tried to add some background, like some steamy background or anything, but I just couldn't find anything that fits. To be honest, I think the picture looked better without the background, but when I drew this, I really wanted a background for some reason. Sometimes you realize things afterwards, but as I drew this in one go, I didn't really, how do you say, think about it too much. Like, I usually go back and I let drawings, rest for several days, and then I go back and fix the mistakes. But as I did this all in one go, and sometimes mistakes that you would see later, you cannot fix because, you messed up. Right now I'm doing basic shading, and with the marker tool, it's just a normal marker, and with multiply layer. And I already planned ahead that I will use a strong overlay to, add nice shine and everything. I wanted him to be sweaty or like wet from water or something because, guys that are shiny are gorgeous. I think so at least. Haha. I think I made it a little too thick though, but I did my best. Also remember this, like I would love to spend more time on this drawing, but I was so busy and I had so many things to do, so she just got a little gift, but it's kind of sketchy, but I hope you guys enjoy the process to watch this video anyways. And I'm also always up for critique when I ask for it. I am kind of the sensitive kind of person. If I get a critique when I don't ask for it, I'll probably get upset. Not because I think like, oh, you should critique my art, I'm perfect. I'm definitely not. There's always things I can improve on. Everyone can. I'm definitely not the best artist, but when it comes from nowhere and I do not expect it, how do you say, or I put my heart into something, it's not like I take it in the wrong way. I see the good intentions. It's just that it puts me down because I'm freaking sensitive. It's my own fault. I apologize. I'm sorry. I do my best though. But this time I actually tried to make good anatomy. I will love some critique. I can definitely see that his left arm that we're currently looking at is way skinnier than his right arm. But it's also because of the angle I was thinking. It's so hard, editing. Guys, stop. I think I did pretty okay with the face. You can see it's Akaashi, I think. Right now I am fixing it up with some painting. I'm using the normal brush and then painting over the lines to make it look a little bit more clean and nice and polished, so it's not like super rough. And he's supposed to bite his lip a little bit because I find that really attractive. And yes. I was using a really warm color scheme because for me, really warm pictures are the ones that look the most steamy and hot in general. And I wanted her to, find it more attractive. Oh, I fixed the eye. Yes. It's a good thing that sometimes I fix the things that I actually need to pick on while I see this paint. And sometimes I don't remember if I fixed it or not. So I'm like, oh, I should have fixed that. But then it's like, oh, I did fix it. Thankfully. Yeah. I tried to make the blush a little bit more like to do in haiku at times, instead of my normal straight lines between. So he looks more, how do you say, a little aroused instead of embarrassed. I don't know, it's so weird to say that, but yeah. Also, I noticed that in haiku, they do really pointy ears, kind of elfish ears, so that's what I tried to do. That's why he has almost elf ears. And if there were something I would like to change for next time that I can see right now, is maybe the hair or the back of the head is still a little bit too small, maybe the head is a little bit too big, and I shouldn't have added the background, is what I can see for now. And the left eye is definitely much smaller than the right eye, but this is just if I nitpick, plus it's a sketch. But no excuses, Yami, no excuses. So if you have anything to critique me on this, I would greatly appreciate it. And other than that, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video of steaming Akaashi. And like it if you like it. Bye!